Rain fell like needles as Aisha walked into the warm bakery, clutching 3 small coins so tightly her fingers trembled. Her clothes were worn, her eyes red from sleepless nights. She hadn't eaten since yesterday. She approached the counter timidly. "B-ba-ek slice bread, please. I don't need the whole loaf," she whispered. The cashier, a young man tapping on his phone, looked at her with annoyance. "Madam, we don't sell just one slice," he scoffed. "You buy the whole loaf or nothing." Aisha lowered her eyes in humiliation. This is all I have." Customers stared. Someone laughed. Someone shook their head. She turned to leave, her stomach hurting more from shame than hunger. But a calm voice from behind the counter stopped her. "Excuse me," the voice said. "Let her sit." A tall man in a simple gray shirt walked out from the back office. He wasn't dressed like a boss. He didn't look important, but the employees suddenly straightened. "Sir, CEO, sorry, we didn't know." He raised a hand. He looked at Aisha, really looked at her, at the tiredness, the hunger, the fear of being a burden. "Miss," he said gently, "you don't need to leave. Come, sit down." She hesitated. I can't pay." "You don't have to," he said. "Sit down. Eat first." A waitress rushed to prepare food under the CEO's signal. Hot soup, fresh bread, a plate of warm rice and chicken. Aisha stared at it with tears in her eyes. Why would you do this?" she whispered. The CEO smiled softly. "I'm a single dad," he said. "I know what it looks like when someone is fighting alone." Slowly, as she ate, Aisha began to speak. Her mother was sick. Her husband had left years ago. Jobs were rare. Bills were monsters. She worked wherever possible, cleaning, sewing, helping, but still, some nights she slept hungry so her mother could eat. She covered her face. "I'm not begging. I just needed one slice." The CEO, Armin, nodded. "You're not begging," he replied firmly. "You're surviving, and that takes strength." He pulled out a chair and sat with her like an equal. Not a CEO, not a rich man, just a human. Then he surprised her. "My bakery is opening a new branch," he said. "I need someone honest and hardworking. If you're willing, the job is yours." Aisha froze. The spoon in her hand slipped. "A job, for me? You earned it the moment you walked in with dignity," he said. "People who fight alone are the most trustworthy." For the first time in months, she smiled, a real smile. 1 month later, the bakery's new branch opened. Aisha stood behind the counter wearing a neat uniform, her hair tied back, confidence shining in her eyes. Customers praised her kindness. The staff respected her. Her mother received better treatment. Her evenings were no longer filled with hunger, but hope. And every morning, Armin brought his little daughter, Noor, to the shop. "Miss Aisha," Noor would shout, "Papa says you make the best bread." Aisha laughed, a sound she had forgotten she could make. One day, while closing the shop, she looked around and felt tears in her eyes. All of this, from 3 coins, and one man who said,